welcome to our parents and to our guests for coming to Kempsville High School for today's National Signing Day. This is an exciting day for everyone, not just for our athletes that are sitting here on either side of me, but it's a very exciting day for you all as well. And we are thrilled to celebrate the accomplishment of our student athletes as they take this significant step in their academic and athletic careers. So I'd like to begin by thanking our athletes for their commitment and for representing Kempsville High School during their high school career. So no matter what sport you played or how many years you played, you made the decision to become a student athlete. And with that decision comes a lot of responsibility. When you wore that uniform with the KC on it, you told others not only that you were a Chief, but you also let them know what you stood for: commitment to excellence, respecting your teammates as well as your opponents, and being resilient in the face of adversity with composure and focus. So today, you're not only making a commitment to the college or university you will attend next year, you're making a commitment to your post-secondary school to not only represent them in the same way you have done while you were in high school, but that you're willing and ready to be part of an elite team, to perform the best of your ability and to make the necessary sacrifices to be the best athlete possible, while at the same time being an exceptional student. In order to continue your post-secondary dreams of playing a sport, don't ever lose sight of why you are there: to achieve an education to prepare you for life after sports. So you all are among an elite group of athletes. Overall, only a little over 7% of high school athletes go on to play sport in college, and less than 2% go on to play sport at the NCAA Division I level. So think about that for a moment. Let those numbers sink in. You are going to join others that are elite just like you. While you may have been a star athlete in high school, you will be among other star athletes. So it is incumbent upon you to work harder, to put in the extra time and effort, to fight for that position you want. And you know what? We know that each and every one of you can do that, because we have seen it on the teams you have been a part of. We have seen your commitment and your drive. And you know what? You're a Chief. So we know that you're going to do it, and you're going to carry that Chief pride with you no matter where you go. So when the going gets tough, channel that Chief pride. We are proud of your hard work and dedication, both as a student and as an athlete. We look forward to seeing you continue to excel in the next chapter of your lives. So to our coaches who are here with us today, thank you for your belief in these young athletes that are before us. No matter when you coach them, you were an integral part of getting them to this day. Without you challenging them, lifting them up, and celebrating their successes, they may not have had the wonderful opportunity presented to them today. So please join me at this moment in thanking all of our coaches that are here today. That has been there from the very beginning of your athletic journey, our parents and our guardians. This is also a time to celebrate you and your role in making today happen. If it wasn't for you and your time driving to and from practices and games, supporting your athletes through the wins and the losses, they would not be here today. So it was just 14 years ago that I too sat in the same seat that you're sitting in as I watched my own daughter sign to play field hockey at JMU. So I understand the sacrifices you have made to support your children to get them to this point. So thank you for your role in getting them here. Enjoy the ride these next few years, because trust me, just like high school, these next 4 years are going to fly by. So athletes, please join me in thanking your parents and your families for all their support. And at this time, I would like for us to give a big round of applause to each and every one of these athletes for all that they have accomplished. So athletes, congratulations for achieving this milestone and for making this commitment to continue your athletic journey on this National Signing Day. Thank you all for your time, and I will turn it over now to our wonderful student activity coordinator, Mr. Wolf.
And the signing. Athletes, when I call your name, please stand to be recognized. First up, Catherine Bailey. She will be going to Emory and Henry University. She would like to thank her family, her high school and travel coaches. Next up, Peyton Reeves for soccer. Going to my alma mater, Methodist University. She would like to thank her mom, dad, and the rest of her family, and her club and high school coaches. Next up, Jalen Hatton. He will be going to Elizabeth City State University, and he would like to thank his parents, grandparents, and the rest of his family, the coaching staff, and last but not least, his girlfriend. Next up, Isaac Haynes. For baseball, he will be going to Norfolk State University. He would like to thank God, his mom, dad, and his brother for always having his back. Next up, Tyron Kellogg. He will be going to Avery University. He would like to thank his mom, dad, granddad, Coach Cherry, and the entire coaching staff. Next up, Ben Krause. For baseball, he will be going to Regent University. He would like to thank his friends, his family, and all of his coaches who have helped him get to this point. Jalen McKenzie. For football, he is going to Avery University. He would like to thank his mom, his aunt, his grandma, and the rest of his family. Ilan Rivera. For football, he will be going to the Massachusetts Maritime Academy. He would like to thank his coaches who believed in him, his teammates that supported him, and his parents and family who helped him get to where he is now. Morgan Schwartz. She will be going to Virginia Wesleyan University, and she would like to thank her parents, her little brother, and Coach Morris. For softball, she will be going to Salem College. She'd like to thank her parents, travel and high school coaches, and Coach Ryan. Madison Taylor. For softball, she'll be going to William Peace University. She'd like to thank her parents, her sister, and all of her coaches. Colleen Ludo. For soccer, she'll be going to Delaware State University. She'd like to thank her mom, who is also her coach, her dad, her sister Madison, her friends, Coach Terry, her basketball coaches, and all of her teammates. Darrell Beal Jr. For football, he'll be going to North Carolina Central. He'd like to thank his mom, dad, Coach Cherry, and Coach Kelly. And last but not least, Sawyer Whitmore. For baseball, he'll be going to Hinton Sydney College, and he would like to thank his mom and his dad. All right, you ready? Pen in hand. Don't go too soon. Just pen in hand. That's the only direction. Yes, that's all. All right, athletes at this time, you may officially sign. Let's hear one more big round of applause to our seniors. We want to thank everyone for attending. This is going to conclude the official portion, but we know everybody wants to get pictures, so we wanted to leave you plenty of time before the end of the day for you to come and get pictures. We're going to turn around the background so you guys will have that as an option as well. Feel free to reach out with any suggestions or complaints. Please do it next week. Let me give you